Thanks for joining us. We saw some record heat out there today. Reading seeing temperatures of 116 degrees. Now that's a record for today, and that's 2 degrees off their all-time record of 118 degrees. Another record set today, 110 degrees in Ukiah. That tied a record actually. Seeing more triple-digit heat out there as well. 102 in Willow Creek, 100 degrees in Garberville, and seeing 98 degrees in Orleans. Expect one more day of triple-digit heat in many of these areas before we see a little bit of a cool down. However, here along the coast, seeing some of those milder temperatures, 67 in Orick, 66 in Eureka, and 78 degrees in Fortuna. Now, currently we are sitting in the lower 60s at 62 degrees, seeing just a little bit of sunshine at the Arcata Eureka Airport. Winds are currently coming from the north-northwest at around 4 miles per hour, and we are seeing that humidity around 84%. Now here in Eureka, we are currently seeing some fog and expect that to continue as we head through the evening hours and into the morning hours. Now as we look at the satellite and radar picture, we do see those pop-up showers over the Sierra Nevadas. Expect those to continue through the early evening hours. Now there's the possibility for some overnight storms in Trinity County and parts of eastern Humboldt County. Now we aren't expecting a ton of storms with this, just an isolated chance, but that is why we do currently have that red flag warning out there. Now that risk is going to continue into tomorrow, but it looks like Thursday we should stay relatively dry as most of that instability is going to move to the south. However, with this system, we are going to see those clouds making their way to the north coast. So expect to see some mostly cloudy skies through the beginning of tomorrow. We can see on the 48-hour forecast how those clouds do move towards the north coast. It does look like, however, as we head into the late afternoon and evening hours, that we are going to clear out in many of these areas. Like we said, tomorrow going to be the last day for triple-digit heat in many of the inland areas as we head through Thursday to the 4th of July. A little bit of a cool down. Now we could also possibly see some windy conditions as we head through the evening hours on the 4th of July. Just something to be aware of, but it looks like most of us will be staying dry on this side of 5. So definitely something to look out for, as we are going to have those isolated thunderstorms through Wednesday. But like we said, looks like the instability isn't really going to be there as we head into the 4th of July. As we check out our lows for this evening, seeing the mid-50s, 56 in Eureka, 54 in Trinidad, and 56 in Crescent City as well. For tomorrow, seeing those mid-60s out there as well as some upper 60s, 68 in McKinleyville, 65 in Eureka, and 70 in Orick, seeing 64 in Crescent City. And once again, we will be starting our day out with that fog as we head further inland, seeing those lows in the mid-60s and upper 70s, 66 in Willow Creek, and 70 degrees in Orleans. Seeing those triple digits once again for tomorrow, 107 in Orleans, 102 in Willow Creek, and seeing 109 in Reading for tomorrow. As we take a look at our marine forecast, we do have a small craft advisory out there through Saturday evening. Winds are going to be from the northwest 10 to 20 knots. And as we check out the next 7 days, we do see those temperatures returning to around average for this time of year. Those mid to lower 60s here along the coast. Inland areas can expect to see those temperatures dropping back to the mid 80s as we head through the weekend.